Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
You set her down for the offense. First and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. A toss to the left side. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up the first down.
Quick throw to the left side. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Horned Frogs with first and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Horned Frogs line it up with first and goal. They're going to run the option. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of the rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. There's the kickoff tee. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense operating from the pistol, scanning the field. It's fun. Quick completion to the tight end. It's a quick spin move. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's moving out of the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Louisville.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the TCU offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And the back now goes in motion. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. The ball is caught. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Powers through. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
To throw, it's Fung. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he's got it. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The offense really clicking here. Direct snap to the back. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Horned Frogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A force down drop there in the middle of the field. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, remember in college football, just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up in the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Fung. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get it down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. To the air, it's Fung. Looking right, this one caught. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And this one is right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. TCU offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw. It's Fung. Running back has it on a screen now. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Looking for a deep completion. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This offense faces a second and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. DB's backing off from the line now. Tries to get it to the running back. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here's the option play. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find the rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. You make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a quick grab. What do you score here? Touchdown, TCU. This offense is still clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. They get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw. It's Fung. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is brought down. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. That sack makes it second down and forever. They're going to run it here. Tackle made after just a short game.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
A gain sets up a third down play. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes a handoff. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now the running back's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with the takeaway. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. On first down, it's play action. Signs the quick throw. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Fung. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking for his back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisville. Still no answer for this offense. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. Receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it. And it's complete downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down mark. The Cardinals will come to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Fung. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. First down here for this offense.
29 Philly.
Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw again. It's a short completion of the tight end. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Looking downfield, it's fun. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made, it's a big play inside the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Cardinals looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Fung. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's an important score. We've got one possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows if they're going to run the football, they try to milk the clock. So what can the defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. The defense has all three timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. So they get the 1st down, and that could be the dagger. This defense needed a stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with 4th down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one.